Welcome viewers, Dr. JWAU to Senator Babet, Political Hulk, episode 10, when courage became the missing virtue. Freedom doesn't disappear because everyone agrees. Sometimes it disappears because too much and too many good people choose silence.
Okay? For example, I'll give you an example. Banks have refused to lend to viable farmers or essential gas and coal projects because they don't align with arbitrary ESG metrics. Okay? So it's a way for capital to decide what happens in your country without you voting on it. That's what ESG is. It's an attack on sovereignty, it's an attack on prosperity, and it's an attack on common sense. Attack on prosperity, and it's an attack on common sense. The job of a company is to make a product, a quality product, provide an efficient service, for example, employ people, and generate a return for their investors. That's the job. Your job as a company is not to enforce arbitrary things that these globalist predatory elites want you to push. That's not your job at all. Virtue signaling does not pay bills, not at all. Corporate moral theatre is not going to save Australia, not even close. What else do we need to do? We need to slash the public service, okay? We need to slash it. It's too bloated. We need to scale back regulation. We need to dismantle monopolies. We need to encourage competition. We need to restore an economy that rewards hard work. It's crazy, I know. Reward hard work, reward risk, reward merit, reward enterprise, rather than compliance, box ticking, and identity politics. I know, it's so radical. So radical. The free market is the greatest engine of prosperity ever devised. I'm telling you this right now, the free market's important, but you try to say that in Canberra. Hey, fellow senators, the free market is a good thing. We should support it. Racist. This racist over here. That's what you get. That's what you get. Look, you know what, in short, I'm kind of joking around, but you get the idea. Less government, more freedom. It's simple. It's not hard. Less government, more freedom. It is necessary. And the final, most urgent task is this. Okay, and I kind of touched on this at the beginning, but it's the recovery of moral courage.
Viewers, Senator Babet argues that economic freedom depends upon rewarding enterprise, competition, and productive work rather than expanding bureaucracy or corporate influence over public policy. He then shifts to what the speech identifies as the deeper issue, the loss of moral courage. Senator Babet contends that fear of criticism, social exclusion, or professional consequences discourages people from expressing sincerely held convictions. Senator Babet's central message in this part is that a free society depends not only on institutions, but also on citizens willing to speak honestly, participate respectfully in public debate, and defend principles they believe are true.
We need to be strong again. Now, our generation, all of us, all of our generations in this room, right? We're prosperous, we're comfortable, we're connected, but too many of us have become terrified. Too many of us, okay? We fear criticism. I get a lot of that. We fear, losing professional status. We fear being uninvited to dinner parties, maybe. We fear being labeled by, whatever woke insult they want to give you that week. Whatever insult, whatever they're throwing out, right? Now, too many good people have mistaken avoiding conflict for peace. Too many. But peace purchased by surrendering truth is not peace. It's actually cowardice. It's cowardice. And I don't want to use that word lightly, but that's what it is. You must be staunch. When they told us these things, I'll give you a couple of examples. When they told us that men can get pregnant, men can get pregnant now, too many of us stayed silent. Why didn't we say, bro, men can't get pregnant? Stop your garbage, please. Enough, right? When they told us our history is shameful and our statues need to be torn down, too many of us looked away instead of getting angry. when we were forced through endless, non-stop welcome to country, acknowledgement of our country ceremony at the start of every little tiny meeting, not even like a big event or something, every tiny work meeting. Okay, too many of us sat politely and just smiled and said, oh, it's not worth it, whatever, right? Why should I be welcome to my own country? Me, okay? I live here. We're all Australian, but this is precisely the point to all of this, okay? These rituals aren't about unity. That's a mistake to think that. These rituals are actually about division. I'll explain how. It takes a country that should be unified under one flag, one people, one shared future, and it divides that country into oppressor and oppressed. That's what it does, right? It's classic Marxism. It's what they do. They divide people into competing identity groups. They assign collective guilt, and then they use that same guilt to justify more control, more bureaucracy, and more ideological theatre, I guess. That's what they do. I reject that stuff. I reject it. I don't need to be welcome to my own country. I am Australian. This is my home. I have no other home. This is it. We all have to say no to the attempt to divide us by race and ancestry and whatever else they come up with. We must continue to assert that we are one nation, under God, equal under the law. That's it. That's it. You know what? The silent majority. It's my personal view that the silent majority is.
Viewers, every generation inherits freedom, but only courageous generations keep it. Silence has its consequences too.